Were you, were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they nailed him to the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they took him down from the cross? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they laid him in the tomb? Um, uh, Joseph of Arimathea and Nicodemus laid him in the tomb. And I'm spiritually helping them to lay our Saviour's body on the plinth and say our prayers and comfort our Blessed Mother. Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when the stone was rolled away? Well, nobody was there except the soldiers guarding it to stop the apostle doing that on the instructions of Caiaphas, the fraud, the chief priest, and the greatest fraud that ever lived, to stop the apostles maybe doing something which they wouldn't do in a fit. But the evil ones never know. They're not. It's not here in the heart or the soul. That's how you go astray when you don't know right from wrong. When that big rock that was guarding the tomb was rolled away, there were angels in heaven, God, and Jesus rose from the dead. They ran white-faced like jackrabbits. And Caiaphas said, I thought you were guarding the tomb. What did you up to? Oh, this rock was moved away of its own accord from heaven. We got a terrible fright. There was a great noise coming from heaven. Oh, so that's so. Yeah, well, we'll reward you for your trouble. 30 pieces of silver. Say nothing about it, but we know all about it, don't we? You can't hide the truth. Yeah, Mary Magdalene, in a few days going to put ointment on Jesus in the tomb. And when Mary went in, oh, be the Lord, she came out crying, where have they put Jesus? She says to the other lady, you know something? He's not in there. And then the man that looked to be a gardener said, Mary, Mary, don't be crying. She looked. Joy filled her heart. Now, Mary, go and tell the apostles. Off you go. And then two disciples walking on the road to Emmaus. It is glum and as sad as you could ever wish to see two individuals. Like a fellas that after seeing a ghost would say. They'd be a shivering, but they were. And a stranger joined them. What's wrong with you? She says. She says, look, as if you're after seeing a ghost or something. White faced and down in the mouth. Are you the only one that doesn't know anything about it? What's that? Says the stranger. Jesus, our Saviour, was had been crucified. We don't know what we're going to do now. Who's going to save us? Who's going to give us the word? So the stranger started talking to him about the scriptures and all the rest of it, and from the glumness that was on them, changed over the period. Joy and peace filled their heart. Maybe they were whistling for all I know. If I see them in heaven, I'll ask them, who is whistling? And so it was getting late, and the stranger was going to go on. And the two, they said, hold on there, they said. It's getting late. Come and have a bite to eat with us and stay the night and continue your journey in the morning. All right, says the stranger. Off he went with him. to their house. But at the breaking of the bread, the two disciples recognized Jesus. They nearly fell out of their stand. And Jesus disappeared. What do you make of that? They said to one another. I don't know their names, but it's probably there somewhere. We say Jack and Joe. That beats panic, doesn't it? But they went. We'll go and tell the apostles the good news. Did the apostles believe him? I'm afraid not. The same as they didn't believe Mary Magdalene. And when Jesus appeared to the apostles later on, he said, he gave out to them. You should have believed the messengers that are sent to you. Shame on you. And he showed them the wounds inflicted on his hands and feet. And Thomas, doubting Thomas wouldn't believe either. So he said that when he appeared again and Thomas was there, he said, Thomas, put your hands here on his wounds. And Thomas did and fell to his knees saying, my Lord, my God. And Jesus looked at him. You believe because you've seen. Blessed are those that have not seen and yet believe. And that's carries down the centuries to the present day. We believe. Full stop. So bye now, and Johnny Cash and your lovely wife, Joan Carter Cash, may you rest in peace and the light of heaven shine upon you, amen. Bye now. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be doing me talking this evening, or me hymns and that. I was too tired yesterday with the hobby. Oh, I was wore out. Bye now.